Good evening, I'm Charlie, and this is episode 2 of my movie reviews. Um, I did notice on my last review that it cut off about 4 seconds early, but you really didn't miss anything if you saw episode 1. I don't know why that happened, kind of new to this. But I was, and also on a side note, I was going to have a little intro music each review, and I was having some technical problems because I'm kind of a novice with this stuff, and the lighting is so. Maybe James and Genevieve can help me soon. Um, Genevieve seems to those are friends of mine. She knows a lot about lighting. So anyway, let's move on. But this is my goal for next episode. We're gonna have. I wanted to play "Candy" by Cameo as kind of a little intro, and then maybe do a different song each intro. Like maybe have um, Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train, just a variety of music. So I'm gonna try to do that next time. Maybe if I have somebody with me next time, I can do. It's easier to do a little intro music. Anyway, we'll get right down to it. Today we're doing a TV show called Big Love, starring Big. Talking too fast. We're gonna do a TV show review. It's called Big Love, HBO's Big Love, starring Bill Paxton. Here it is. And this is a great program. It's an interesting premise for those of you who don't know it. Bill Paxton's character is a polygamist. He's a Mormon, old school polygamist in Utah. And he's juggling this life that is toxic. Some people would interpret it as toxic, but he believes in his beliefs. He believes in his beliefs. he he believes what he's doing is right. He's not an opportunist. He's not a pedophile or anything like that. He thinks what he's doing will get him to the celestial heaven, and he believes that Joseph Smith knows all or knew all. Um, Joseph Smith of the 1800s, who promoted polygamy. Um, if you know anything about Joseph Smith, I know a little bit about it. He talked through his top hat, and he had these kind of outrageous ideas about multiple wives. But anyway, the show is really well casted. Janine Triplehorn's in it. She plays first wife of Bill's, and you might remember her from movies such as The Firm, and well, I know she was in The Firm. I don't know what else she's done, but she's a beautiful woman and she's a great actress. And everybody in this movie is a great actor or actress. Um, Chloe Sevigny is great as a somewhat sociopathic second wife of Bill, and Harry Dean Stanton plays the leader of this compound where Bill is originally from, and he's very corrupt, and he's sort of the evil aspect of. Well, he's kind of an evil aspect of polygamy. I mean, I guess it's all evil, but in the context of the show, he's kind of the evil entity. And whereas Bill, even though he has three wives, he's very likable because he thinks he's doing it for religion. I don't think he is a fraud or his character. Um, what else can be said? The production value is really good. Um, HBO has done a lot of good shows. Um, let's see. Um, think, Charlie. Think. Um, what else is there? I have all these ideas in my mind, then I get in front of the camera. Entourage is one. It's a good show. Um, Sopranos, but this is really my favorite HBO show. This is one of my favorite shows. Period. Um, what else can I say about this show? I give it an A. I don't really give much an A. I'm kind of a harsh critic. Um, but Bill Paxton is great in this. He's done a lot of good movies. He oftentimes plays kind of this sort of he's sort of the hero in a lot of movies, but he's not like your typical leading man. He's kind of like a bumbling hero. He was in A Simple Plan where everything went wrong, and this is sort of similar in a lot of ways to A Simple Plan, the movie with Billy Bob Thornton and Bill Paxton, came out in the late '90s, I think '98. Had Bridget Fonda. Oh, another interesting point about this program is that Tom Hanks is one of the head producers, and it's actually written and directed by Mark Olson and Will Schaefer, who are two gay guys, interestingly enough. And it's interesting because there's been I've heard in the news periodically about how gays are fighting for the right to marry, as are polygamists fighting for the right to marry multiple people. And I have no public opinion on any of those issues. So this is not a political show. I'm strictly doing movies because politics and religion are hot button issues for everybody, I think. So, but I just find that interesting because it's written, yeah, it's written by those guys, and they're great writers. Um, anyway, I have a little more time. I apologize if I'm talking fast. I'm trying to do it slowly. I'm not usually in front of the camera, but I recommend this show. This is season 3. I think their season 4 is on HBO right now, and I always buy them after the season is over. I don't have HBO, but they've made 3 seasons so far. I should say they're on season 4. If you don't have HBO, you can buy them on Amazon or anywhere. Um, Harry Dean Stanton, I heard, is a good guitarist in real life, and he's played at the House of Blues in Los Angeles. So, I mean, the guy's been in the movies for a long time. You probably remember him from, I think he was in that movie with Emilio Estevez where they Repo Man, and he's been in John Hughes films, and the guy is probably in his 80s. Another good actor is Luke Askew. He's in it as another evil sort of head polygamist in the show, and he's done a lot of movies. I'm trying to think. Well, he was in one movie in particular. He was in Frailty, which Bill Paxton is also in, and Bill Paxton directed it. So, he played the sheriff in that film. And that's another good film. Perhaps um, I will do a review on Frailty soon. Anyway, as I've said before, we're going to try to get some intro music. We're going to try to make this movie review a little more technically exciting for you people. Have a good day. Remember, big love and giving an A. You like that? Have a good evening.